Hello, welcome everyone. This is another conversation with Ask Dr. E, the romance author. So I had a really great question in my DMs, my direct messages, and the question was, Dr. E, I feel really anxious in new dating relationships because I really want them to work, and sometimes I think that I self-sabotage myself. So this really made me think, because I think there's more to this. I think the root issue is, how do you feel about yourself? You have to be comfortable with yourself. You have to like yourself. You have to love yourself. You have to respect yourself before you can give to another and have a healthy relationship. And then what's a healthy relationship? I think that's really for each person to define. For example, you may just want to be a house partner, a housewife, a house husband, take care of the home. If there's kids, take care of the kids. You may want your partner to make all of the major decisions. You may want to have some input, but you may want your partner to make all of the major decisions. And if that works for you and your partner, to me, that's a healthy relationship. But would that be a healthy relationship for me? Probably not. But I'm not going to bring my judgment into what's a healthy relationship for me and say that everyone else's relationship has to look like that. And so first you have to define, first you got to work on yourself. You got to love yourself. And then you have to decide what a healthy relationship is and then move forward with that. And it also, there's a current song out that makes me think of this a lot, Avery Sunshine. And I'm going to sing. She says, "You'll never find a woman like me. I'm not the only one here who's lucky." So she's basically saying in the song, yes, I'm lucky to have you, but you for damn sure are lucky to have me. And so you have to love yourself. You have to like yourself. You have to respect yourself. You have to be comfortable with yourself before you can give to another. That's kind of the theme here. So how do you do that? If you have low self-esteem, if you don't think highly of yourself, how can you get better at that? Well, I think there's a few different ways. Mental health experts is always an option because, you don't even have to go in and sit on a couch anymore. You can do everything online. There's a lot of different options for getting mental health. Something that I've done throughout my life is I've really nurtured relationships. And so when I have issues, I talk to my girls. I talk to my mother especially when I have issues with self-esteem. I talk to them and get through it and get to a place where, yes, I do continue to love myself. And also religion or whatever you believe in. I'm Catholic. I don't practice nearly as much as my mother would like me to, but I say the rosary and I say it repetitively, and I realize it's a form of meditation for me. And I meditate on what is making me feel bad about myself. And if you don't respect yourself because you're doing some things that aren't right, well, start doing what's right. Start doing what's right so you can love and respect yourself. So how does that relate to the question? I think if you're more comfortable with yourself, if you love yourself, then you'll be more comfortable in new dating relationships because you bring something to the table. You are worthy. You are worthy of happiness. And that starts with being happy with yourself. And if this person misses out on the opportunity to share more time with you, well, shame on them. Shame on them. So have confidence, love yourself, respect yourself. That's what you got to do first, I believe. And then some of those anxiety issues will go away, and you can figure out how to get yourself to a healthy relationship that's happy for you. And one more thing that I want to say, what's healthy for you may change. You may start out in a certain relationship in a certain way, and that changes over time. And hopefully you're communicating with your partner, and you and your partner can change in that relationship together. But if it doesn't, there's plenty of fish in the sea, is what I say. So hopefully you can make it work. Communication is key. I'm saying these situations are fluid, but throughout that fluidity, you should be happy with yourself. And another technique that I used, I looked in the mirror and I say, I love myself unconditionally. I used to do that every day. I love myself unconditionally. So be happy with yourself, love yourself, and you will have so much more to give to a relationship. That's the end. Thank you for joining me in this. It's sort of a conversation, one way a little bit. But DM me if you have some questions. And please remember, my books are available on Amazon. Absolutely wonderful books. Thank you. Until next time. I'm going to do these once a week. Try to get it out on a Sunday. And so please get your questions to me before Sunday. Thank you.